Hello everyone, this is a choose your own adventure style of audio. In the middle of the video you'll hear a ticking clock. This is to let you know that you are being given a choice. You can either choose A or B. When you choose, you will be given a timestamp to skip to. Skip to that time and you'll be given the audio for that answer. You will be given around 10 to 15 seconds to choose your answer, but when you hear this sound, that means your time has ended and a new sequence is about to play. This might not be the answer that you chose. If you hear it, you can pause the video so that you have more time to choose an answer. There are multiple endings to this story, so if you don't like the one you got, you can always play again. Now as for the setting, you and the group have decided to play a quick game of hide and seek. Phoebe has volunteered to be the seeker. It is your job to find a hiding spot, but you think it would be more fun to be with a friend. In this video, you have chosen to hide with Twig. Good luck. Hey, follow me. I know a great hiding spot. We gotta cut through the kitchen. Come on. It's right here, outside the window. See? There's a thick, twisty branch on that tree over there. I'm pretty sure it could hold our weight. If we shimmy across it, we could probably climb out of sight from the window. I think it's the perfect hiding spot. We'll just open up this window and I'll climb up first to make sure it's safe. Okay? Put your foot here and put the hand here. Climb up. All right. You can head on over. I'm pretty sure this branch isn't going anywhere. Or are you nervous? Don't worry, I've got you. I have some spells prepared that'll keep us safe. Just take my hand. I promise I won't let you fall. Go on. There you go. Now just put your hand here. And, oh, careful of that one spot. Yeah, just put your foot there and hoist yourself up. And I'll pull. There you go. See? Not too complicated, right? I just knew this would be a great hiding spot. We're out of sight and we get a nice view. Plus, you can't beat the smell of fresh air. Oh, and listen. The tree is speaking to us. It's saying, "It's nice to meet you." No, I'm serious. Don't you hear the rustling of the leaves? That's primordial for "it's nice to meet you." Primordial is like what elementals speak. It's my first language. It isn't too hard to learn, but I find most people have difficulty with pronunciation. Primordial is all the sounds that you hear in nature. They mush together and compile to create one idea. Maybe explaining it is more complicated than I thought. How about I just show you? We'll start with the basics. First, we'll say hello. It's the sound of dirt moving. So, like, it represents the moving of a new beginning, as if you were about to plant a seed. And goodbye is the sound of a fire going out. It represents something coming to an end. But these aren't really just saying hello and goodbye. It's more of the concept of a greeting and farewell. Most sounds represent an entire idea, such as the rustling of leaves meaning "it's nice to meet you," which is normally multiple words instead of one sound. There's also things like a crackling fire, which means you're safe, or the sound of gentle running water meaning that I'm here. And sometimes you have things like "thank you," which is the sound of a bubble pop. Or "you're welcome," which is a water drop. I know it all sounds kind of confusing, but once you hear them enough in practice, it starts to feel like second nature. But I'm sure that's with most languages. Was there something in particular you wanted to know how to say? Sure, I could teach you that one. But, it's a bit tricky. It's the sound of rain hitting stone. People who are used to just speaking common have a hard time with that one. But after the sound, you just say your name, and you can even end it with the sound of rustling leaves to say it's nice to meet you. Kind of like this. Wanna give it a try? Yeah, it's a bit daunting. Maybe we'll stick with the easier stuff, like trying to say hello. Give it a try. That was really good. Now try saying goodbye. Tss. See, that's not too hard, right? With enough practice, I bet you could learn to speak primordial in no time. Well, I just kind of always known. It's always been kind of a second nature. Common was actually the language that was hard for me to learn. It was taught to me by my mentor. It was really tough for me to get the hang of it at first. When you're not used to saying certain words, you have to retrain your tongue muscles to make new sounds, which takes time and practice. But once I got the hang of it, I probably talked more than most people would have liked, I'm sure. I had to learn how to be quiet next. But I'm glad. I don't ever feel like I have to be quiet around you. Normally I try to stay quiet as to not bother people. Sometimes people just like silence, you know? Which means I don't get to really speak freely often. But you always seem genuinely interested in what I have to say. I never feel like I have to stay quiet for your sake. In fact, I feel if I don't talk, it would make things more awkward. So, thank you for always letting me speak my mind.
Speaking of speaking, way to give up your hiding spot.
Oh, you found us. Great job.
Yeah, kudos to me. But if you think for a second that I'm going to climb all the way out there, you are wrong. Consider yourself tagged.
Oh, well, I guess we lost. Want to play again? Oh, my favorite phrase. I think I really like the sounds of excitement. It's the sound of sizzling, which is a fun word to say in itself. I sometimes forget to separate my common from my primordial, so when I'm really excited, I'll accidentally mix the two. Kind of like this. Yes! It works, so I guess I don't really need to change it. Oh, and I also really like I don't know, which is the sound of a branch breaking. It helps when someone says something to you, but you're still learning the language. You can also say, repeat that, or again, by a twig snapping, which is a bit different. Kind of like, it helps you relearn sounds you've heard before. I know that was kind of an overload of favorites. It's hard for me to choose. Thank you. I'm honored that you've taken an interest in something so dear to my heritage. Primordial isn't the easiest language to learn, and it takes time. But it's a beautiful language when you get the hang of it. It's been a privilege to get to teach it to someone. I'm very happy that you are interested in it.
How the heck did you guys get there?
Oh, Phoebe. We climbed from the window?
Well, points for creativity, but you still lose. I'm not climbing up there, so I see this as a win for me, even for finding you.
Oh, Okay, I guess that seems fair. Well, I guess we lost. Should we play again? Oh, um, well, saying I love you in primordial is normally saved for very romantic situations. But, if you're really curious, it's the sound of a gentle wind. You just purse your lips and gently blow. It's actually one of the more easier things to say for people who mostly speak common. But, to say I love you in primordial, it represents a very deep bond. Almost like two roots woven together to be practically one. It represents a connection unlike any other. And it's really only used among lovers. You still want me to show you? It's not that I mind. I don't mind. It's just, well, I'm not used to saying it is all. I haven't really... I haven't had the chance to... Maybe I'm just making this more complicated than it needs to be. You just want to hear what it sounds like, right? I'm sure it doesn't mean the same thing to you as it does to... Never mind, I'll do it. Okay. Here it goes. There. That's what it sounds like. I'm sorry? Oh, wait, you were just practicing, right? Just trying it out for size? No, yeah, you said it crystal clear. Great. Great job. Sorry, yes, I'm acting a little weird. It's just, it's not every day I get to hear someone speak primordial, and I have never really heard that sentence spoken to me before, so guess you just caught me off guard when you said it. Sorry, I don't mean to take it so seriously. You're welcome. And thank you for taking an interest. I had fun getting to share with you. Primordial is so comfortable for me to speak. It's relaxing getting to revisit some of my favorite phrases. What? Wait, what did you say? Please, don't say things like that unless you mean them. I'm pretty gullible. I don't always understand if someone's just teasing me. I really don't want to misunderstand you, so if you're saying that I should take it seriously, that means what you're trying to say is that you feel that... Are you really gonna make me say it? once that you really meant it. You love me? I'm so happy. I don't know what to say. It's so unexpected. To even think that you might love me. You really like me that much? You like me enough to be in love? Are you sure? It's just me, I mean. What an honor. Really, I love you too. I've always really liked you. I mean, I really like all of my friends, but you have been the most important person to me. You make my day. You make me feel wanted. You make me feel at home. I really mean it when I say it. I really love you too. Thank you for being honest and sharing your feelings. It's a privilege to get to have your affection. I'm just gonna burn this into my mind forever. The sights, the sounds, the feelings. I want to remember them all for as long as I can.
Two little lovebirds sitting in a tree. Thank God that you're not kissing.
Oh, Phoebe. I guess you found us.
It was hard, too. If y'all hadn't been talking, I probably would have never thought to look here.
Oh, whoops. Well, I guess we lost, but I still feel like a winner. You want to play again? I love you. I love you. I love the way you speak to me. How you always know the right thing to say. How you make me feel like you actually want me around. I want to be with you all the time. It can be doing anything. It could even just be sitting beside you in silence. Just to be in your presence is the most comforting feeling in the world. You make me feel as if I belong. You make me excited to wake up in the mornings. You make me feel so happy. I love you. I love you when you're happy. I love you when you're sad. I love you when you're cranky. And I especially love you when you're just expressing yourself. I love you. I love you so much, just as you are. Wow. Sorry, I never expected that to feel so magical. I mean, I always imagined it would be great, but never to that extent. Thank you. Thank you so much for having this moment with me. This experience, I will treasure it forever.
Two little lovebirds sitting in a tree. Get a room before I scream.
Phoebe, how long have you been standing there?
long enough to know that I need to wash my eyes out and my ears. Keep all that mushy stuff to yourself, please.
Well, I guess we lost. But I still feel like a winner. You wanna play again? You're welcome. You did it again, Twig. You said too much. Sorry. Sorry if that makes things, awkward between us. I hope that even if you don't feel the same, we can still be friends. I hope that you'd still want me around. Anyways, now that I've said too much, where were we? Right, speaking primordial.
What the hell?
Huh?
How the hell did you guys get up there?
Oh, we climbed through the window.
You expect me to climb all the way over there?
Well, no.
Good. Consider yourself tagged. Both of you. Now get down from there before you break a limb.
It seems we've been caught. I guess we lost. But there's always hope for next time. Do you want to play again?